Payday is probably the most stressful time of the month for me because I have so many different employees waiting for their salaries to hit their accounts. Any mess ups during this time can bring a bunch of projects to a grinding halt. So I decided to try out some payroll softwares to see if they could help. Well, of course, only one of these tools can come out on top. So stay tuned to find out which one gets the payroll crown. Okay, let's kick things off by talking about pricing. I mean, no matter how useful a platform is, you're not going to get much out of it if it's too expensive, right? The good thing about Gusto is it's a pretty affordable tool, all things considered. They offer 3 tiers that charge you a monthly rate plus a fixed amount per employee. Firstly, there's the simple plan, which costs $40 a month plus $6 per employee. If you're in need of some advanced features, which I'll get into in a little bit, the Gusto Plus package is available for $60 a month right now, which is a 20% discount, by the way. The per employee cost goes up to $9, although those features more than make up for the extra expense. And finally, there's the premium plan, which will run you $135 a month plus $16.50 per employee. Honestly, the premium plan was kind of outside my budget, so I decided to go for the Plus plan because it wasn't going to break the bank, but it still brought some A-grade services to the table. So how does Papaya stack up? Well, if you're okay with a bare bones tool that covers all the basics, Papaya offers something called Workforce OS, which charges $5 per employee with 0 monthly charge. That's right, 0 monthly charge. And none of their other packages involve monthly subscription fees either, although the charges per user tend to get a bit too high in my opinion. Like the Payroll Plus package lets you on board between 101 to 500 employees, and it costs a whopping $25 per user. That means anywhere from $2,500 to $12,500 a month just for payroll, which is kind of steep if you ask me. That's for the Grow Global package, by the way. Papaya offers other packages for larger organizations, like the Scale Global package for up to 1,000 employees for $20 per user, and Enterprise Global for over 1,000 employees for $15 per month per user. Overall, I'd say that Gusto wins this round by a hair. Sure, you've got a flat monthly rate to deal with, but that's pennies compared to how much you'd save in per user cost. If you got a decent sized business, Gusto is the way to go. Although Papaya can be useful for skeleton crew operations that don't require any sophisticated feature. I should also mention Gusto offers a free trial so you can try before you buy. Papaya unfortunately doesn't offer anything of the sort, so you'll have to fork over the cash just to see what it has to offer. Luckily, I'm here to give you the lowdown. I'm giving Gusto a 4 out of 5 and Papaya gets a 3 out of 5. Moving on, what kind of features do you get for your money? Well, right off the bat, we've got both platforms offering dedicated APIs. That's great because you'll want to integrate the tools into your own setup. Although I will say that Gusto's dedicated integration services are a big help in that regard. With that said though, Papaya has a few features that Gusto simply doesn't offer. Like I'm talking attendance tracking, employee incentive management, and even timesheets. The forecasting feature is an especially useful one because it helped me figure out what my expenses might look like down the road. I don't want to end up in a financial hole, much like any other business owner, and with Papaya's forecasting tool, I got a pretty clear image of what I was in for. I will say though that the forecasting tool can be a bit hit or miss, so you might not want to put too much stock in it. But even so, having any data about your financial future can give you a bit of a direction and help you make some better business decisions to boot. But there was one thing that Gusto offered that I just couldn't find in Papaya. I'm talking about schedule. Like, have you ever had sudden payments pop up? Maybe an employee asked for an early payment, or maybe you need to hold off on a payroll until you get some more revenue coming in. Gusto's scheduling feature gave me a ton of flexibility, which is kind of important for businesses of all sizes. And that's just the tip of the iceberg, by the way. Gusto offers plenty of other features that can come in clutch and prevent you from getting boxed in. For example, chances are you're an ethical business owner who offers time off. Since that's the case, you'll obviously want a payroll management platform that adjusts that into final payroll every month, right? Well, that's exactly what you get with Gusto. Its built-in dashboard automatically detects if an employee was absent, but it cross-checks with that any PTO they've applied for. As long as HR has done its job, you won't have any angry employees knocking on your door asking why they got a pay cut. Apart from all that, Gusto also has some features that are purpose-built for contract work. Project tracking and time tracking streamlines the process of working with freelancers, or allowing employees to work overtime if they so choose. And get this, with Gusto, you get multi-state payroll disbursement, which includes W-2s, 1099s, and any other boring old paperwork that you wouldn't want to deal with. If you plan on taking your company nationwide at any point, you can take Gusto along for the ride as well, no matter what state you set up shop in. You'll have a smooth transition in terms of payroll at least. Oh, and did I mention the team management tools? So a little backstory here, I hate giving performance reviews. It takes so much time to tally up everything an employee has done in a given quarter, and sometimes I just wish I had some data to look at that helped me make the decision. With Gusto, I got a detailed performance report that made the whole thing super easy. And since it was all based on data the platform collects, data that only you are privy to, by the way, your employees will know that they were treated fairly. That's why I'm giving Gusto a 4.5 out of 5 here. Papaya gets a 4 out of 5 because it definitely has some features that Gusto lacks, but it also failed to provide some fundamental features that any business owner would need. One final round, what's the user experience like? A lot of aspects of the user experience have already been covered in this features section, so I'll keep it brief here. The first thing I'd like to point out is that Gusto was clearly designed for everybody, and their user interface shows that. They kept it real simple with all the navigation tools front and center. So it barely took me a few clicks to access any part of the tool. However, that's not to say that using Papaya is challenging, of course. I just felt like they didn't prioritize a seamless user experience the way Gusto did. So I'm giving them a 3 out of 5 for this round. Gusto gets another 4 out of 5 because there's still some room for improvement. I can now officially say that Gusto is the winner. With a final score of 12.5 out of 15, Gusto proved that it deserved the title of the best payroll platform. And also, if you haven't signed up for Gusto yet, you can use my link down below in order to get up to $600 back with your sign up. With the excellent features, affordable price tag, and a user experience that even the most high-tech hating folks would be able to get the hang of, Gusto basically wrote the book on payroll management, and I hope more platforms are able to match them. And as for Papaya, I had a mixed experience with this tool overall. I mean, sure, they have some great features, but the lack of support meant that I had a hard time using all of the available integrations. And the price left a bad taste in my mouth as well. Like no monthly fee, but a super high per user fee, that just means a higher price, except you won't realize it until you start using the tool. It scores a 10 out of 15, which reflects that if you ask me. So what do you think? Will you give either of these platforms a try? Let me know about your experience if you do, but that's all I have for now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.